All right, let's jump right in today. We're off to Limpopo, South Africa.
Sounds amazing.
It is. It's one of those places you hear about and just seems unreal. Love to visit South Africa, put out their top 10 list for Limpopo, and, well, let's just say it does not disappoint. Culture, wildlife, the scenery.
You've got my attention. I've always wanted to go to South Africa, but there's just so much to see.
Right. So we're here to narrow it down, give everyone a taste, maybe even inspire some travel plans.
it.
Okay, first up, we have to talk about Kruger National Park.
Of course. It's like the crown jewel of South African national parks.
It's almost 20,000 square kilometers.
Wow. Just to give people context, that's practically the size of Wales.
Exactly. It's huge EE.
Yeah.
And you can find pretty much every kind of African wildlife there.
It's the place to see the big five. Lions, elephants, buffaloes, leopards, rhinos, all in their natural habitat.
Not just the big guys, right? There are tons of birds, reptiles, all sorts of smaller animals. It's like stepping into a nature documentary.
And you have so many options for exploring it, too. You can do self-drive safaris.
Or go on guided tours if you want the expertise of the local ranger.
You can even do night drives.
Oh, yeah. Imagine seeing the nocturnal animals out and about. That must be incredible.
Moving from the modern day to ancient history, how about Mapungubwe National Park?
Now, this one is really special.
UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the reason why is absolutely fascinating.
They found these amazing artifacts on Mapungubwe Hill. Gold work, pottery.
Proof of an advanced civilization that thrived there centuries ago really changes how people think about pre-colonial Africa.
It's a reminder that complex societies existed in Africa long before European arrival.
And those views of the Limpopo River Valley, just incredible.
Seriously, to stand on that hill and imagine what it was like all those years ago, it's got to be powerful.
You can almost feel the history.
So we've got Kruger for the ultimate wildlife experience.
And Mapungubwe for a journey through time.
Where to next?
Well, for those looking for a bit more luxury, a little more pampering, there's Thorny Bush Game Reserve. It's right next to Kruger.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this luxury safari situation.
So picture this. You've got these incredible lodges nestled right on the edge of the park, still amazing wildlife viewing.
But with an extra touch of, well, luxury.
Exactly. Smaller crowds, gourmet meals.
Maybe a private plunge pool overlooking a watering hole where elephants come to drink.
Now you're getting it. It's safari in style.
That sounds unbelievable. Okay, so we've got luxury covered, but what about something for the adventurers out there, the folks who like to get their boots dirty?
We've got something for them too, the Southansburg Mountains.
Okay, now those are impressive. They're described as a hiker's paradise.
It's not just a walk in the park, though. We're talking ancient mountains, diverse flora and fauna, and it's much cooler up there than in the lowlands.
Oh, that's a nice bonus, especially if you're visiting during the warmer months.
The biodiversity up there is just mind-blowing. Over 650 tree species, and you can find animals there that don't exist anywhere else in the world.
That's what I love about these deep dives. You just learn so much. All right, confession time. I'm not the biggest fan of snakes.
Really? Me neither.
But even I have to admit, the next place on the list sounds pretty cool. The Hoedspruit Reptile Center.
Yeah, that's one that might make your skin crawl a little. But it's really important. They do so much conservation work, and they really educate people about reptiles, breaking down those misconceptions people have.
It's about appreciating their role in the ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
Not just screaming and running away.
Exactly. Now, ready for a blast from the past, a really distant past.
Always. Hit me with it.
Majaji Nature Reserve, home to the world's largest population of cycads.
Wait, those are the plants that have been around since?
The dinosaurs.
You're kidding?
Nope. Living fossils right there in Limpopo.
Wow. Just imagine walking through a forest of plants that old. It's almost impossible to grasp.
Gives you chills, doesn't it?
It does. And besides the cycads, the whole reserve just sounds so peaceful.
Perfect for nature walks, bird watching, just being present and enjoying the beauty of it all.
Definitely sounds like a place to escape the everyday noise and reconnect with nature.
It really is a special place, Majaji. And, speaking of unique ecosystems, we can't forget about the Waterberg Biosphere.
Another UNESCO World Heritage Site.
That's right. It seems like Limpopo is just full of them. And Waterberg is another one that's really committed to sustainability and ecotourism.
So you can enjoy the beauty of the region while also knowing you're supporting efforts to protect it.
Exactly. And it's not just about passively admiring the scenery either. There's hiking, game drives, all sorts of ways to really experience Waterberg.
Sounds like there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift gears for a second. We've talked about wildlife, ancient history, breathtaking landscapes.
What else could there be?
Well, how about something a little more down to earth? Delicious, even.
I'm listening.
Our next stop is Mikado. It used to be called Louis Trichardt.
Okay, I've heard of it. What makes it stand out?
This town is all about agriculture, specifically tropical fruits.
Ah, so we're talking mangoes, bananas, avocados.
You got it. Mikado is a paradise for fruit lovers, and it's also home to the Sangha people.
Right. It's important to remember that Limpopo is about more than just the natural wonders. It's about the people and their culture, too.
Absolutely. All right, ready for another dose of natural beauty.
Always.
Our next destination is Zanin, also known as the Garden of the Limpopo.
Oh, yeah, Zanine. The pictures I've seen are incredible.
Lush green hills, fruit farms as far as the eye can see.
Sparkling waterfalls, rivers, and forests, and that subtropical climate. It just seems like the perfect place to unwind.
You've got botanical gardens, hiking trails, fishing spots, everything you could want for a nature escape.
And don't forget about the fruit. The mangoes and avocados in Zanine are supposed to be legendary.
Okay, now I'm really getting hungry. All right, for our final stop, we're going somewhere with a bit of mystery.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
The Hoyandu, the cultural heartland of the Venda people.
I was just reading about Thohoyandou the other day. It seems like a truly fascinating place.
They have a cultural museum where you can learn all about the Venda traditions and beliefs, and a bustling market where you can find unique crafts and local produce.
And then there are the natural wonders nearby, like Fifiti Falls,
And Likfundutsi.
which some people believe is bottomless. Spooky.
It definitely adds to the intrigue. So there you have it. From the wild beauty of Kruger to the cultural heart of Thohoyandou, Limpopo has it all.
It's like a choose-your-own-adventure destination. Wildlife, history, culture, food, you name it, Limpopo's got it. And that brings us to our question for you, dear listener.
Ooh, yes. Time for the big decision.
If you could only choose 3 of these amazing places to visit, which ones would you pick, and why?
It's almost too much to choose from. So many incredible options. For me, Mapugwe is calling my name. That ancient history,
Yeah.
those views, I'd love to just stand there and soak it all in.
It's a powerful place, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But oh, those cycads in Mojaji, it's like stepping back in time to a world before humans even existed.
I know. It's hard to wrap your head around, right? Trees that were alive when dinosaurs walked the earth.
It really makes you think about our place in the grand scheme of things.
Definitely. Okay, so we've shared our picks. But this is really about you, the listener. What speaks to you? What are you most excited to discover in Limpopo?
If you're a wildlife enthusiast, Kruger is obviously a must-see. Imagine seeing a pride of lions lounging in the sun, or a herd of elephants crossing the savannah.
Or maybe you're craving peace and quiet. The Saupansberg Mountains might be your perfect escape. Hiking those trails, breathing in the fresh mountain air.
Don't forget those incredible views. You can see for miles from the top of those peaks.
And then there's the culture and history, exploring the ruins at Mapungubwe.
Or learning about the traditions of the Venda people in Thohoyandou.
Limpopo really has something for everyone. It's a destination that will ignite your senses, challenge your perspectives, and leave you with memories that will last a lifetime.
So what are you waiting for? Start planning your adventure today.
And be sure to share your top 3 Limpopo picks with us on social media. We'd love to hear what calls to you. Until next time, happy travels.